Okay.
What's the most effective strike in martial arts?
Easy.
For us, we would tell it it's kicks. It's low kicks.
No way. He's not a black belt. There's no.
My black belt is in judo, and I've been training for 4 years.
Ooh. Oh, judo,
4
4 years.
That's impressive. First of all, that's impressive. He could be it. Because if he's really good, 4 years is crazy though. That's pretty good.
Judo 4 years black belt.
That feels soon.
He's flat-footed. His foot is at a weird angle. He's no. He's off balance. No. He's not it. Goodbye. Okay, I was easy.
There.
I have a question mark.
Okay.
I have about to say, being 18-year-old, a girl that's short, 18, judo black belt. She has to be phenomenal. I'm just saying right now. So like, unless she's phenomenal, she's not a black belt.
All right.
I think I'm down here.
Yeah.
Now he's
so
not a black belt. That's okay. We're gonna go back. I was gonna say it, but now he's not a black belt. We're gonna go with this wrist grab. This wrist grab is super unrealistic. If he was a black belt, he wouldn't win for a 2-on-1. He's controlling the wrist. That's cool. But if this is a big, strong dude, he's not gonna let you do that. So to be able to pull his arm, this hand should have grabbed the elbow and pulled to get a 2-on-1. A 2-on-1 is how you actually really pull someone's arm. Or else you're just gonna pull back. He's just gonna pull back. So it's not gonna work. So
Kind of blew out everywhere.
So how many points do you get when you go into side control?
What was that?
How many points do you get when you go into side control?
3?
No.
No, that's not.
yeah, come on now. You can't be a black belt and not know the point system. Come on now. Yeah, he's right. A good call. Come on. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. You saw the intro and title. Today, I'm going to be reacting to Sensei Seth's video on trying to figure out, out of 6 people, who is the secret black belt out of the group. So I've not seen this video at all. I saw the title, and I want to see if this is going to work. I want to see if I can guess, figure it out. If you're new here, my name is Pollard. I've been doing many martial arts for many years, and I'm a Jeet Kune Do practitioner. And today, I should have enough prowess to at least be able to figure out or see who is the secret black belt, and hopefully that I can guess it. Yet I have not seen any of this video, so this will be a very real reaction. And if I get it first try, this will be nice. If I don't get it first try, well, then you'll see it. And so, without further ado, if you're interested in learning from me or Jeet Kune Do or anything like that, then go in the description of this video and you'll find a link to my course and also my self-improvement course. And so, with that out the way, let's see if we can guess this black belt, the secret black belt. I've been doing martial arts for a good minute, done a lot of stuff, so I think I could at least get close. But we're gonna see. My first prediction, from my experience, in any of these like whodunit movies, try to guess the killer, it's always 2 things. I kid you not. It's always 2 things. The killer or the whodunit, whoever did it, it's either A, the super obvious guy that everyone guessed it's him. A, it's the obvious person. Or B, it's the never would have guessed, you only saw him 2 seconds out of the whole show guy. I kid you not. That is it. If you think of any whodunit, or especially this video, it's either going to be the obvious guy, like, okay, duh, it's him. Or it's going to be the most oblivious, only had a minute of the video and you never saw him. So of course you can't guess it. I kid you not. That's how it is. So we're going to see. Let's go.
All right.
If I get this right first try, you got to follow. Because, come on now.
Contestants,
Okay.
welcome. Please, in a single file line, come this way onto the mats.
First thing we're looking for is if there's any Asics. Feng Wei or Sheng Wei, maybe. Kung Fu
shoes,
people
yeah.
love those
You
shoes.
go ahead and come in. Go in order of numbers. So
Okay,
one
got some
first.
New Balances. Watch the gait. Watch the stride.
Like he does.
Ooh, we had a little bow. Just a little bow. Ooh, a little bit deeper of a bow.
In today's video, I will be trying to guess who amongst
So I'm already going to guess that obviously the black belt is going to try to, either A, he's going to try to act like he doesn't know anything, or B, he's just actually going to do stuff. And so I think my strategy is just going to be seeing the small details that make a good martial artist. I've done many arts, from boxing to MMA, jiu-jitsu, Jeet Kune Do, obviously, kickboxing, Wing Chun. We've done a lot of stuff. So hopefully be able to see certain things with certain techniques, and we're going to get this.
these 6 martial artists is a black
Nice, though.
belt, and who is lying? What's up?
So that guy's not in. Let's go back. He's not in. He's
What's
not the black
up?
belt.
Welcome
That's a
everybody.
fact.
We're playing a little game show here.
So I'm assuming there's at least one black belt of a discipline that I don't know.
There is one black belt in here. These guys they all do different martial arts except for 2 of them do the same martial art.
Okay.
There's one black belt in here though.
If you fool me into thinking that you're the black belt, then I'll give whoever fooled me $100. And I guess if I'm not fooled, I just get to keep my money. Is that what we're doing?
Anybody who convinces you that they're the black belt gets
Even if
$100.
they are the black belt?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
They're all competing
Dang,
for
dude, I'm losing
$100.
$100 no matter what. All right, that's fine.
All right.
Number
So-
1, would you come up for me? Let's just get started with what do you train in, and how long have you been doing it?
Modified Krav Maga. And I've been
Modified
training
Krav-
for 8 or 9 years.
Okay, what's modified about it?
Fine.
It is untraditional in the fact that we added a lot of other martial arts into it.
I'm good on questions.
So I'm gonna say right now. Modified Krav Maga. Krav Maga is one of those things. You know, it's a mixed art, and it's more for like self-defense, real life. That being said, you don't have to be that good to get a black belt in Krav Maga. You know, you really don't. No offense, but I mean, that's just true. Compared to like a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt or a, you know, judo black belt or even a taekwondo black belt, you have to have some skill level in the art. Krav Maga, you're not gonna be doing some fancy throws or like fancy kicks or good boxing. You're not gonna need all that. So he could be it just for the fact that realistically the entry level to get a black belt in Krav Maga is much lower than other martial arts. I'll just say that. You just need to know how to kick to the groin, hit the eyes of the throat, and be able to do that under stress, which is good for the street, obviously. But obviously, too, you don't have to be that good to get a black belt.
My black belt is in judo, and I've been training for 4 years.
Ooh. Oh, judo
4
4 years.
That's impressive, first of all. That's impressive. He could be it. Because if he's really good, 4 years is crazy, though. That's pretty good.
Judo 4 years black belt. Is
That
that
feels soon.
Already know. I'm going to have to watch their technique, and that's going to be it. Right? Because if you're not a black belt, you really can't fake being a black belt. Like, your techniques is going to not be good. But if you are a black belt, you can kind of fake being trash. So that's going to be the real thing.
So it is possible.
Do you compete?
Yeah.
Okay, that's more possible then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
tricky.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much.
'Cause I can
That's
tell
a good,
he's
that's
gonna
a
be
good
good,
start. Okay,
and it's gonna
card
be
number
hard.
3. Will you come up for me?
He's going to be good. He's going to do good throws and stuff. It's going to be hard to tell. I know. I already know.
So my black belt is in style of Shobukai karate, and
Okay, so he's
I trained I think for about 8 or 9 years. I don't train it anymore. So the name of the style is fairly unknown. It's called Zendo karate, but it is derived from Shobukai karate. So it is a style created in Hungary, where I'm from.
in Hungary.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, I've
The
never heard of that.
Zendo
That's
is?
interesting.
Yes.
Or the Shobukai.
Shobukai is from Japan.
So I've been training in jiu-jitsu for about 9 years.
All right, jiu-jitsu for 9 years. This would probably be the most difficult one to get a black belt in.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be the easiest to sniff out.
You think so? You're a white belt in jiu-jitsu though.
I mean,
That is
I've,
true.
I've been
That is-
training for 9 years, dude. So
9 years?
Yeah.
So you try to reinforce himself.
He really did. Yeah, he did.
What are your accolades in jiu-jitsu?
so I've been competing mostly in purple and brown, and I've won a few local tournaments. I got first place, and then at one point I got kanibasami, so my knee kind of blew out everywhere.
So how many points do you get when you go into side control?
What was that?
How many points do you get when you go into side control?
3?
No.
No, that's not.
Yeah, come on now. You can't be a black belt and not know the point system. Come on now. Yeah, he's right. A good call. Come
All
on
right.
now.
I mean, I don't keep count, honestly. I just...
He just wins. How long did you quit when you got your blue belt?
I actually didn't quit. I kept training.
This guy doesn't do jiu-jitsu. There's no way. You have to quit when you get your blue belt. I'm almost positive. All right, I'm good for you. What is your style?
So my style is Yoshinkan Aikido. I trained for 5 years.
What is the name for an S lock that you would have in other martial arts? If I had him like here.
Is that Nikyo?
Okay.
understand.
I don't know. It's either that or Sankyo.
I think it depends on how you're holding
Does it?
the hand. So if you're holding by the blade of the palm, like, or the blade of the hand here, that's Sankyo. But
Yeah.
if you're trying to do this,
Yeah.
that's the second.
That's not convincing. Come on now. If you're a black belt, you would 100% know the positions' names. You would know, like even I would know. I would know, okay, this art calls it this, and this art calls it that. I would know that.
He's saying I think.
He's saying I think.
A lot. Not really.
Unless it's
I
acting.
do think
don't
Aikido
it's acting.
people like to think, to be fair. I think they're big thinkers.
Okay, so 4 and 5 are out. We already know they're not it. 4 and 5. I need to keep note of this.
My style is judo, and I've been training for a bit over a decade now.
A little over a decade. Do you guys put your hands in your pockets very often?
I do.
You do? Okay, okay. Yeah, see, in our karate, if my kids have their hands in their pockets, I'm like, get your hands out your pockets.
So she's gonna be easy to tell, because being a girl, obviously being a girl and short, if her technique isn't perfect and flawless, she's not a black belt. Because there's no way you'd be able to throw other people that are bigger than you if you're a girl and you're short. There's no way. You'd have to have awesome technique. So that's gonna be easy.
Yeah.
But I'm
Not that
sure
you have to.
yet.
You can keep your hands in your pockets where,
No, it's
if
all
you
good.
like. How long did it take you to get your black belt?
I was so sure she was gonna say taekwondo. I was so certain. If it's a girl, I knew she was gonna say taekwondo, but it didn't happen.
I would say about 8 years.
About 8 years. How old were you when you got your black belt?
I was 18.
You're 18.
Is that normal?
Does that count as like a youth black belt, or is that an adult black belt?
I'd be an adult black belt.
Unless
Do you have a question mark there?
I have a question mark.
I have about to say, being 18-year-old, a girl that's short, 18, judo black belt. She has to be phenomenal. I'm just saying right now. So like, unless she's phenomenal, she's not a black belt.
All right.
It's
thank
not.
you,
It's not for
6.
certain, but question mark.
All right. I think. Oh, it's a good bow.
Look at that bow, though.
Man.
Well, you have to eliminate.
Yeah, I
somebody
know.
right
I
now,
have
so,
to
like,
eliminate
every
someone right now.
round-
What's your first guess?
4 or 5.
I
4 or
think
5.
number 4.
I would say 4. Yeah, I would say 4. I'm about to say offer it 4 or 5, but 4 not knowing the point system's crazy. Like, unless he's just that smart to think and fake that. No.
Number 4.
Gave me a big question mark.
Okay. Number 4 was jujitsu.
I've got lots of question marks for 4. Lots of them.
Yeah, he's
I'm
not
thinking
it.
that
He's about to
jujitsu would be
gone.
the most difficult one to get a black belt
not.
in. Which means, like, statistically, it should be the one that you would eliminate first. Number 4, I'm sorry, you are eliminated. Thank you.
The side control question.
Yeah.
That threw me off.
This does not feel good to eliminate anyone. Sorry.
The thing is, everyone else, I have no idea.
Yeah.
We also need to start looking at the demeanor, how each person interacts with each of these questions.
I mean, it's gonna be technique. Technique's the only way to find, because it doesn't matter how they stand and whatnot. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter. People are different. People have different personalities. So just because someone's a black belt doesn't mean they're gonna be all confident and cool now. Like, no. So if they're nerdy, they're just gonna be nerdy. So yeah, the only way is really technique. We have to see them do something.
Until at least we can see them move around some.
Or what is modified about the Krav Maga?
We added
That doesn't matter. These questions don't matter because you'd be able to answer these questions regardless of having a black belt or not. Like, these aren't questions that only a black belt would know. So this is not going to really help as much unless they ask them about certain techniques.
We have influence from Kyokushin Karate, from Judo, and from Jiu-Jitsu.
What makes the roots of it Krav Maga then?
Our instructor, the person who created our martial art, has trained in Krav Maga for a long time.
Okay.
And in our army, I am from Israel.
Okay.
We do teach it.
He might be it. If he's he might. Okay, he offer it might be it. He's from Israel. If you didn't know this, I'm still correct. I'm pretty sure they still do it, but like every person or every teenager has to do military service. Has to, and they have to be trained, Krav Maga and all that stuff. So that's off rip. It's probably him, because like that's legit. Like he really learned real Krav Maga, and like that's serious. Because everybody has signed up for actual active duty military service to do something, and so if that's the case, especially in Israel where Krav Maga was made, yeah, he might be it. Off rip, he might be it.
As Krav Maga.
You call your favorite
Because this
throw.
doesn't really matter.
What's the Japanese terminology for that?
Oh, Tokuiwaza. Sorry, yeah. I
Oh,
see what you're
okay.
saying.
Dang it.
Okay.
Dang it. It sounded good too. It sounded good when he said it.
I'm from Japan. That's why.
Oh, see,
Okay,
that's
well,
not
there you go.
fair then.
Wait, do you still compete?
Yeah.
You do.
Not as often, but yeah.
All right, number 3. Can I have you come up?
Mm-hmm.
All right, karate, right?
Yes.
What's your belt system?
Belt system is white, yellow, green, blue, brown, black.
Okay,
What is your
there's no way. Okay, I don't. There's no way he had to think about that if he's a black belt. But okay, we're gonna see.
favorite punch?
I'll say a clean Jakutsuki.
Okay, what about what's your favorite kick?
Toby Maigeri.
Are you guys more of a sport karate or traditional?
Traditional.
Traditional. And your favorite? Why is it your favorite?
Toby Maigeri.
Yeah.
I think it was the first cool looking kick that I learned as a kid.
Dang, that checks out. That really checks out.
And he's answering everything with no hesitation.
Not.
Yes,
Zero
yeah.
hesitation.
Do you
No, that's
have
not
you ever
true. He
taught?
was hesitating.
Yes, a little bit in this system, yeah.
When did you start teaching?
I think at my first degree black belt level.
Was that by yourself, or did you ever do any like teaching while another instructor was teaching?
Always with another instructor present,
so
yeah.
you were called
I was called sensei at first degree, not senpai.
at first degree.
Yes.
Yeah, those are good answers, to be honest. Thank you.
Who's the biggest name in
I'm still
Aikido?
not sold.
There's a lot of different types of Aikido, so I think it would depend on the style.
There's only one.
I can tell you,
What's the most popular?
I couldn't tell you that because there's different types of Aikido. If you study under one, you don't have a ton of visibility into the others.
But some people do.
But some people, I mean, my sensei, Robert Mustard, was a pretty big name in that style of Aikido.
Okay. What are the 3 parts of a throw?
Kazushi. Well, it depends on the throw, actually.
Well, if it's just like broad, like 3 pieces.
You'd want Kazushi's first thing, get them on their toes, break balance, and then if you're doing a hip throw, you want to make sure you're getting your hip in. Hip is important, always making sure you have a good stance too, strong base.
Okay.
And then last part is just making sure that you're guiding your hands while you're doing the throw, so full body.
Okay.
I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Because yet again, if she's a black belt, she's short and a girl, she would know this like the back of her hand. She would have to think about it because she would know. She would have to be perfect at this to be able to throw other people, because she's going to be grappling and throwing bigger, stronger judo players. So she should know this off the back of her hand. Like, she should know it like that. She shouldn't have to be, I think, then, so she's not that good. So I don't think, off rip, I don't think she's it.
Okay. Okay. We were looking for.
Kazushi.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, she's a girl black belt. To be able to throw bigger people, she would have to know that off, like, perfectly. Yeah, I mean, you don't know how hard it is if she's a girl that's short, grappling against bigger, stronger people, men. To get a black belt, you gotta be pretty good to do that, and be successful at it. So I would imagine she should know this stuff like the back of her hand to be effective in judo.
Than Kake.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for too. Okay.
So, I'm saying
that's all the
no.
questions that I had. Oh man, this one's really hard. And I think
6 definitely. 2, I don't remember. I don't remember.
you guys unfortunately have a disadvantage because I have a Soren here.
2 knew a lot of stuff that I feel like 6 wouldn't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got that vibe for me, or you know what I mean? Like,
And that 2
6 is
had a
definitely got
demeanor
me.
of a black belt.
The thing is, I think she definitely trains. Like,
6
it's not
is
like
judo.
that's,
I don't think she's a black belt.
maybe is like a brown belt. Yeah, I think that's where I'm landing too. Number 6.
Yeah, okay,
I'm sorry,
I agree.
you are-
I agree. Like I said, she can do some judo, but like, there's no way. Like I said, she said she got it when she was 18. An 18-year-old little girl got a judo black belt. In judo, where you actually grapple and throw and continue to compete against other judo players, there's no way. She'd have to be stupendously good. And if she was stupendously good, she would know the freaking parts of a throw. She would know that. She would know that. Like, if you ask me, what are some core principles of Jeet Kune Do? off rip. Interception, adaptability, economy of motion. I'm gonna tell you them off rip because I know them. So being a girl, she would have to know this stuff offhand. So yeah, no.
Are eliminated. It's such a good bow though.
That is a really good bow.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like I said, the technique is gonna be the way to see. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I think it is demo time.
Finally. Okay.
What's the most effective strike in martial arts?
Easy.
For us, we would tolerate it's kicks. It's low kicks.
No way. He's not a black belt. There's no. Unless he's acting, there's no way he was just asked what's the most effective technique, and this was gonna say kicks. It's like asking a boxer. Okay, boxer, you're a Golden Glove boxer, right? Golden Glove champion. What's the most effective technique? And that's like him saying, a punch. What punch? What one? If he's actually good, he's gonna say, oh, a cross, overhand, uppercut. He's gonna say something. Come on now. There's no way. There's no way. If he was a black belt Krav Maga, he would have been like groin kick, or oblique, hitting the knee, hit the instep of the foot, whatever. He would have said something. There's no way. He would have said eye gouge or eye flicker or something. No way.
Low kicks to where?
Either the quad or the stomach.
There's no way. You do Krav Maga and you're talking about some low kick, you would say the groin, and there's no way. There's no way. No way.
Expecting a groin kick. Okay, show me.
If you ask me, what's most, I'm going to say finger jab. I'm going to say low line socket at the knee. I'm going to actually give you a technique.
Whatever you think might convince me that you're a black belt.
No.
A lot of our styles for the sessions are a single move or something with a partner.
He's not. Even the way he held his hands was just garbage. I'm gonna be honest. Like, this is something you could tell. This is something I always tell when you see like beginners in martial arts. The way they hold their hands.
I was expecting a groin.
The way he holds his hands. Every beginner that I've seen that gets in a stance, I kid you not, this is perfect. Unless I don't think he's this good at acting because this is patented. Every beginner that gets in a stance, or karate stance, or gets in a stance, the easiest way to know if they do not know what they're doing, they will have their lead hand high and their rear hand low. I don't know why. Every time they're like, say, get in the fighting stance. They do this, and it's like, you do not know what you're doing. I can already tell off rip. No. I mean, pretty much any stance that I can think of, like, be it karate, MMA, boxing, you're either going to have their hand somewhat neutral or rear hand up, fighting front hand down, like this or like this. I'm here. You're not going to see a guy do this. This just looks like I don't know what I'm doing. So now he's gone. He's gone. And the way he just stepped, this is my thing. If you're a black belt and you try to fake stuff, you can try. But there's got to be things that you can see right away that are like, okay, no, he knows what he's doing and he's trying to fake it.
And it's low kicks.
Low kicks to
This
where?
dude,
Either the quad or the stomach.
I was expecting a.
the quality, no, he's not it. I would bet so much money he's not it. The way he's stepping, there's no way he's a black belt. Because you could tell he's actually just moving. He's not thinking, okay, I have to fool them. How do I walk wanky? No. He's flat-footed. His foot is at a weird angle. He's no. He's off balance. No. He's not it. Goodbye. Okay, that was easy. So 2, 3, or 5.
A lot of our styles for the sessions are a single move or something with a partner.
That didn't seem very convincing.
For Krav Maga,
But
yeah.
there's no way he could have faked. That's my thing. There's no way he could have faked that. That was bad.
It's almost feels like it's more karate than it is Krav Maga at that point. What was that called?
What? I don't know the names of anything in English.
Okay.
My style is in Hebrew. The transition will be just an advancing punch.
If you
there's
and Josh
no
were
way he's a
within
black
like
belt.
a
If he's a
clinch
black belt, he's a terrible black belt. There's gotta be.
range, what grips would you prefer to
I
have
would
on him?
prefer to have something with the wrists, so either this one, so I can
Okay.
control his body and keep him open to me,
Okay.
or this one and keep him down here.
Yeah.
Now he's
so I
not a
can-
black belt. That's okay. We're gonna go back. I was gonna say it, but now he's not a black belt. We're gonna go with this wrist grab. This wrist grab is super unrealistic. If he was a black belt, he wouldn't win for a 2-on-1. He's controlling the wrist. That's cool, But if this is a big, strong dude, he's not going to let you do that. So to be able to pull his arm, this hand should have grabbed the elbow and pulled it to get a 2-on-1. A 2-on-1 is how you actually really pull someone's arm. Or else you're just going to pull back. He's just going to pull back. So it's not going to work. So off rip. Yeah, and this is stuff that you really wouldn't be able to try to fool and fake like you didn't know. I think he just doesn't know this. That, like, yet again, you're not just going to pull somebody's wrist like this. It's going to be a 2-on-1, or you're going to set it up some kind of way, because he's not going to let you do that. So, yeah.
Body and keep him open to me.
Okay.
Or this one and keep him.
So then here, this one, you definitely, he tried to compensate with, like, leaning down a little bit, but either 2-on-1 or grab both hands at the wrist hard and lean down and force down. That's for like a knife defense. Someone comes for a knife, you can, bring your body back, cup your hands down, and then force both your hands down on the ground while having your body weight on the hand. That way, it's almost impossible for him to lift his arm up. That's something you could do. But notice he's not using his body. He's not really doing it right.
Down here.
It's very awkward. His hands are kind of being like this. Yeah, no, he's not it.
Yeah, so I can either transfer or not even worry about it and just...
Not even worry about it. Okay, yeah, no. What are you talking about?
I can take him down.
No. And then even with the takedown, he just, like, there's so many things. Yeah, no. Even still takedown, he said he would step back and take him down. If he was good, he would know that if he just steps back, he's going to follow him. So to do a takedown, you have to off-balance him in some type of way. And then steps like this. No, he's not it.
I can either transfer or...
Like, no. Like, for if this is knife defense, something I've been training and stuff, if you had a knife right here, that is legit thing you can do to stop the knife. It's, 2 hands pressed down and you're leaning over. Once we're here, he needs to circle out and position to an arm drag. He needs to go on this side of the arm, keep this hand here, and cup this hand in the elbow. And now he can go over here and go for like a more of an arm drag and actually use that as a takedown, because now I have leverage and now I can position him to get him off balance and use my body weight to force him on the ground. So he doesn't know he's doing.
Even more about it and just step back and take him down.
Okay.
And I want to make sure I'm not even that good at grappling. I'm not. So if I know this, no, he's not.
Okay. Do you guys ever shadow box? Probably not, right?
No.
Could you throw like a
goodbye one?
Like a
we already know
1-2.
you're not it. We already know you're not it. We already know you're not
Okay.
it. That's no.
Okay.
I've never seen a black belt ever hold their hands like this. At the most, if they're doing a stance like traditional karate, they're gonna have the hand at the hip and the hand up, not like this. Like I'm a 13-year-old fighting me in the middle school play yard. Let's fight. No, he's not it.
It's just interesting. He said his number 2.
Okay,
What'd you
that's
say
number
your favorite throw was?
Probably Ippon Seoinage, or maybe Morote
I like how this guy actually said a throw. He didn't just say throws.
Seoinage as well. But usually
What's the difference between the two?
Morote uses 2 arms, and you usually, I know it's like I'm a righty.
Okay.
So usually you would go this way, but
Yeah.
I always have this lapel because I'm a righty, and so
Okay.
I like to go for the left one instead.
Nice throw. That was nice. That was nice. That was nice. That was a nice throw. Oh, that was nice. And I like how he specified what he liked to do. See, there you go. He specified, okay, I do this, so I go here and I go here. That's what martial artists do. Like, again, I specify, like, oh, I know the correct way to do it is this, but I do it this way because of this. So, okay, he could
Show
be
me
someone.
foot placing for a Kosotogari.
Or he could be just good at judo. He might not be a black belt, but he could be good at judo. So but he's
Kosotogari?
looking good so far.
So, I guess that.
Okay.
Okay, no.
What about a
If you had to think about that, it's okay. I don't think you're okay. It's hard, but yet again, if he's a black belt in judo, he would not have to make a conscious thought of how to do the throw. He would just do it. Yeah, I would think that. So, yeah. It's like asking me how to do a technique. I'm going to know how to do it. It's just, I'm not going to have to think, oh, well, I think I actually have to, I would just do it. I would know how to do it. So.
Kosotogake.
Kosotogake, I mean, a bit deeper, I suppose. Like maybe you sit down.
What are the
Maybe
techniques that
sit
go
down.
past?
He would know this. Like, yeah, I don't think he's acting. Because you can tell he's thinking, and you can tell he's a little bit unsure.
Like, give me one technique that's after Dagoku.
One technique that's kanibasami.
I believe that's correct. Any other ones? What kind of genre of throws are typically after?
I mean, there's a bunch of forbidden ones.
Okay.
What would you do if someone got overhand on you?
So yeah, he's probably a judo belt. He's probably good at judo, but I don't think he's.
I mean, I used to go for a lot of ongoshis and stuff, try and like sneak it in, but I
don't think he's it. Even if he's a black belt, and even if he doesn't do it anymore, he would still know how to do it. Like I said, he would still know how to do it. So.
Show me some of your favorite techniques.
We'll start with the two that we already talked about.
Okay.
Gyakutsuki.
Yeah.
And then for the Tobi Maigeri, it would be.
Those both looked really good.
Okay, that's good. I mean, yeah.
Can you show me a hook kick?
Notice how he didn't have to think about it. He didn't have to say, well, I think he knew how to do it. He would just know how to do it. That's my point.
Yes. Pull through or just touch?
Up to you.
Okay.
The way he holds his arms is very awkward.
Not in this style. I learned it afterwards.
You just like, okay, gotcha.
See, the way he holds his arms is one thing. Like, you can tell from like a really good martial artist from just like most people that are trash, the way they look, how they hold their stance, like if they're comfortable or awkward. That's the biggest thing, because you can't fake that. Like, I wish I could get up right now, but if I get in a stance, you can tell if I look kind of weird or awkward, or if I just get in it, it's natural for me now because I've done it so many times, and you can't really fake that familiarity or that comfortableness of being your stance, doing your stance. It shouldn't be awkward because you've done it so many times. The way he holds his arms are weird.
And again.
That wasn't bad, but
can you switch stances and do it again? Oh, it looks almost the same. That would be a big tell.
But those are easy kicks though, so it's hard to do.
Can you throw it to the head? Can you give me a spinning back kick?
Yes. I think so.
You can just shadow box a little bit for me.
Oh, I think it's all his clip in the beginning.
I will, but that's not part of
That's
the
okay.
style. All right.
That's okay. I just want to see how you move.
Okay, so here we go. That's perfect. So he could be a black belt, but just frankly not be that good in real life. Like, not be that practical. In this shadow box, I think I saw this in the beginning. His arms look very weird.
You also do Muay Thai?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Like, see those arms right there? Right? It's very awkward,
right.
very weird.
I'm good on you. Thank you. Dang, dude. That's tough. No, it did look good. And
3, he could be a black belt and just be not that good in real life, no offense. Even when he's shadowboxing, he's doing this. When are you ever going to hit somebody like this? Somebody that's good at shadowboxing is good at actually closer fists and open. Now, of course, you said, oh, well, we don't shadowbox. Yeah, but martial art wise, like, you should know how to shadowbox, even if you don't do it. Like, that's just a good practice. So he could be a black belt, and his karate just not be that practical for real life.
it was.
Or like if he sparred like a kickboxer, he'd just get beat up. Like, it's not applicable. So
it may be easier if someone stands over here.
Okay.
You can go left to right.
It's an Aikido stance.
Yeah.
Left to right?
Yep. Now grab my wrist, and then go to the side, all the way up, and then I come down, and then.
Okay.
We can go that way too. All right.
What were you looking for?
I'll do it more in slow motion, and maybe we can demonstrate better. So
Yeah.
We'll go from the top.
Yeah, Soren, you're gonna have to be pretty limp for this one.
Yeah. So then, I come down, and he'll usually come down on a knee, and then we turn.
Okay, that's good. That's all I needed. Thank you.
Okay.
What?
Thank you, Soren, for being
okay,
my
please keep going. No, don't. No, that's not enough. Oh, what are you doing? It's not enough. You should have made him keep going. That's not enough. I mean, he could be a black belt Aikido, realistically. Rats. That was not enough. Okay, whatever. Oh, I got unmuted. Oh, man. It could be five. Could be the black belt.
I think he's good.
All right, Mr. Seth,
Five could
are
be the
you
black
ready to?
So I would definitely eliminate one. One is definitely. Oh yeah, the crowd. No, he's definitely not it. I would definitely eliminate one.
I believe so.
One is not it.
I think we are going to go with number one. Number one. I'm sorry.
No.
You are eliminated.
There was no way he could have not knew what he was doing that well to act that good. No way. No way.
And, it was pretty karate-ish.
It was not good at all.
If
he's not a black belt. There's no way.
You are still eliminated. Sorry.
Through Hachidan, and then Kudan and Judan are red belts, but
so
almost
the only way
nobody.
he's it is if he just got his black belt and then like didn't really do it for a couple years. Like kind of forgot. That's the only way. It's the only way.
Nobody ever gets those.
I think he's a black belt. Everything he says is perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I'm still thinking five.
Number three. Look at how deep the bow is too. It's getting deeper.
He was too unsure of the throws when he was doing them and the trips. He was too unsure. Like there's no way he would have done those hundreds of times. There's no way. I don't think.
That's how you know. What is the difference between a black belt in martial arts and someone who's not a black belt?
I think it completely varies by martial arts, right? No two black belts are the same across different styles.
Of course.
Generally speaking, I think the black belt has mastered the basics of the art. And at that point, they start to refine the technique.
That's not fully true. I mean, no, this is not true. Like in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I mean, in BJJ, a blue belt has a really good understanding of the basics. Usually that's like a good blue belt. That's why a good blue belt can submit most regular people, because it's just they have a good concept, a good grasp on the concepts. Like a purple belt, like that guy, like he's good. Like he actually understands all the basics pretty well to be a purple belt. So like that's not true. So then by the time you get to black, it's like, no, like it's more than just basics. Yeah, it would be more than just basics. Like even in Taekwondo, like a good black belt is not just okay, he has some basics down. Like no, it's more advanced stuff.
Further and learn more advanced stuff. Also, I think
the black belt is the advanced stuff. That is the black belt. It's the advanced stuff.
The difference is generally between a black belt and a non-black belt is the black belt is able to see for themselves if there's a misalignment or if their technique is lacking power. Whereas I feel like a lot of the belts before them.
No. If you're a black belt, you should have power into technique. There shouldn't be a, my technique is the power I'm not getting. You should have power and speed. You should have those attributes. Being a black belt would just be more fine tuning to get it even better. Like that's not no, there's no way. Like you should not be a black belt and be lacking power in a technique. Like it should be powerful. And being a black belt means you're trying to further fine tune it, further increase it, or finding different ways to get more power into something. So it's no, that's not.
The black belt cannot do that without, external assistance necessarily.
Okay.
Like you think of a black belt in Taekwondo. A black belt in Taekwondo, they should be able to do pretty much every kick you can think of pretty well. Like there's not going to be a Taekwondo black belt that can't do a good spinning back kick. It's not a thing. Like you're not going to see a black belt that does a weak spinning hook kick. No, like there's no way it's a black belt then. There's no way.
How many katas
you have to do it so many times to get a black belt. You know how to do it.
You have in your...
So I learned the basic 5 katas from Pinan Nidan to Pinan Godan,
but I'm not. There's no way. There's no way.
Forgotten a lot of it.
When was the last time you trained again, sorry?
I think 5 years ago was in this style.
I feel like
long. Okay, that doesn't help.
You guys never did anything other than the Pinans?
There were also boken wooden sword katas. The names I don't remember.
That doesn't help. If you did it that long ago, then that could explain some stuff. Man, okay, it could be. Man, it could be.
That's all the questions I have.
Oh, okay, so it's
unless you...
2 needs to go. 2 needs to go off rip. It could be him because, like I said, he's 4 years is a long time though. So man, okay.
You guys have a question?
Is there anything throwing you off about him? There's not an ounce to me that's like.
I feel like you guys only did 5 katas.
Yeah.
Can you explain the kata real quick?
A kata is a predetermined
it's a form.
Set of techniques that you would do so you could practice at home. They were kind of like given out. The Pinans specifically were given to high school students so they could practice routinely without having to be instructed all the time. Each move in the kata should be.
So he's right, and that's kind of how karate kind of got formulated, you know, back in the olden days when it was like not really called karate and just called Tay and all this stuff. It got modernized and standardized from the school system that Japan wanted to incorporate this art and make it like their nation sport, and so that they incorporated it in the school system and made forms so that every student could be doing the same technique and learning the same thing. And of course that led it to be standardized, and you know, of course, when you do that, you lose the essence of the art, because now they made it a forms that everybody does now, and so that everyone could do kia, and then you lose kind of the essence of the art. So that's a really big thing in the karate history, is that it did get standardized, and that's why we have what we have today, and that the essence of what they were doing is good, but obviously when you standardize it and you make it so everybody can do it, then and you make it a cookie cutter system, then you lose a lot of stuff. So
A specific technique, right? Yeah, but they do Zendo, typically an adaptation of a karate style would maybe add katas. Yeah. Dang, dude, I don't know. That's tough. All right, number 5.
4 years ago was tough. He could have actually forgotten it.
Did you have to do kata for your black belt test? Number 3, sorry.
No, I said we didn't have formal testing.
You didn't have a formal test. Okay. Did you have a test?
Yes.
How many other people
He might be it. Let's see.
were testing with you?
For the brown belt test, that was a small handful.
Man, if we could see his eyes, we could see him thinking. Because it's a good thing to see if people think. Usually, when people visualize, they look up into the corner. So it's like, I think it was. Then that's you could tell he's actually remembering the idea. So I wish we could see his eyes.
Anywhere between 3 and 5, kind of just tested us one at a time.
It could be it.
The black belt test was a bit more individual because the test is longer.
That's true. No, that's true. Okay,
answer,
that's another true thing. That usually it is more individual because it's longer, because they're testing your knowledge on the art. That's why these other guys are like, I think we do this. I think we know. Like, you would know. Like, no, you would know. So I like those answers. He really. I think he's it. I think he's it. I really do.
It might be all 3 of them.
I hate to say this.
No, it's not.
I hate to say this, but I think I'm gonna make a vote here. I think I'm removing number 2.
Which one's that? Of course, he's
Just
not
like
it.
that?
2's not it. 2's not it. He's no. There's no way. He's terrible. There's no offense, but there's no. You can't be a black belt and not know what you're doing. It's just, even in like karate, the black belt would know karate. Now, whether he can use it in real life, different, but he would know karate. So like, there's no way.
Number 2, I'm sorry.
No,
there's just
he's not
something
it. I think
inside
it's
of my
5.
gut that says,
Man.
you.
So I don't think we eliminated anybody that's a black belt. I think those 2 people standing up there are it. 5, I'm really leaning toward 5. But then the other guy, he said he hasn't done it for a few years. But I'm still doing 5. I'm still feeling 5.
Are eliminated, and I think I have a second one too. I think so. I think I also am gonna remove number 3.
There's no way we got the same conclusion. I'm not seeing this video. But you know, I was saying 5. So for to see.
Yeah.
Because like I said, he actually knew what he was doing in Aikido. That was the biggest thing. So
You removed 2 people. Wait, so that means
number 3. I don't know what it is.
We should have saw 5 do more stuff though. Because like the thing he did do was good, and I liked it. But he should have did more stuff. But 3, like I said, you can rewind the video. I was saying 5. So if this is right, I'm gonna flip out.
I do think you trained, and I think you're very talented. And, like, same thing for all you guys. This has been very difficult.
He trained. The talent is a different story, but he trained. Yeah, he knows his stuff, or he knows some stuff. But talented is a totally different definition, my friend. Talented is like. No.
I think there's a lot more specifics than you gave me.
Like I said, the way he was holding his arms, you can't fake that. Like that's something I always see with like people. I can tell if they don't know what they're doing. The way they hold their arms. If it's awkward, they don't know what to do with their arms. You can they're not that good. That's something you can't fake.
I don't know, dude. That's tough. This is really hard. Number 3, you're eliminated.
So yeah, I mean, I agree. It's 5.
Number 5.
You believe number 5
Yeah,
is the black belt.
I think his story checks out. The Aikido one, I would also have the hardest time of judging, and maybe that's why I'm landing here. Because I can't really say, dude, what if he doesn't even do Aikido? I'm ready for everybody else.
No, that's not
Everybody
true.
else come back up.
The way he broke down the throw, he does Aikido. The way he used section that you do this, you come here, that was actually legit. Because they're very good at breaking down the movements of the throw of the lock. So I did like that. So I mean, he knows,
back in
he knows
line,
what he's
please.
doing.
Okay,
to some
all
degree.
right. So, what was your guess, if you had to just guess right now?
If I had to guess right now, I think that 3 is the black belt.
I thought 3 was a
You thought number
3 is the second best choice. I would agree. Like, I still don't like the way he holds his arms, but he could be like, oh, I did it a few years ago, and then I stopped. Like, okay, I could see that, but I'm still not really buying it. I'm still not really buying. No, I'm not buying it.
number 3, 2, and then I just eliminated him. I maybe should have talked to you guys.
So,
But
are
I'm
we
still
gonna have the
going
real
5.
black belt step forward?
I would love to have the real black belt
All
step
right,
forward.
on the
now.
count of 3, I would like the black belt. Any of you who are black belts to step forward to this line on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
No! Dang it, dude.
It's okay. So he's just not that good in real life. There's no way. There's no way. Like, yet again, I knew it was going to come down to that the black belt just is not that good. There's no way you black belt and you hold your arms like this. There's no way. There's no way.
You two are right.
Are we doing a face reveal?
Yes, do a face reveal for me. Oh, dang.
But what I say though, I said that. But then I said the only way it would work though is if you really didn't do it for a few years, forgot it, and then that would make sense. But I wish that 5 did more things so we could see. Man.
Doubted you. I'm sorry.
All good.
Oh, dang. So
But
everything
no, that means he's not that good. If you doubted him, that means he's not that good. Come
you
on
said
now.
was completely accurate.
Yeah.
Okay, dang. You got to get a black belt without doing a test?
Yeah, in that style, we didn't have formal testing.
How do you feel given the fact that you're the karate YouTuber?
I know, and I got the karate one wrong. I don't know. The second dan,
Yeah, that's a hard one. That's a hard one because he doesn't actively practice it like a black belt would. So that's a tough one.
should have
Okay.
maybe.
And the grapplers got it right.
Yeah, you
So
guys
close.
did, dude. I feel fooled. Well done.
Kind
Well
of feels
done.
like I failed the black belt test with Sensei Seth not guessing.
My name is Yuval. I did Krav Maga, but I was a green belt.
A green belt.
Yeah, I can tell you did not.
Oh my gosh. I feel like
What
a
is
baby
your-
out of
That's
the
tough. It's like, that's a tough one. That was a trick question one. That was like, it was kind of tricky because he hadn't done it in so many years. That really, his form was, but he knew and that was one thing I like about him. He knew the art. He knew the techniques. He wasn't like, I think you do a punch. Like he knew how to do it. And so I like that. That black belt, you know how to do it. But yet again, for practicality wise, he's holding his hands like this and like, okay, yeah, okay. So he just knows karate. He knows his style of karate. And he's a black belt in his style of karate, but does not mean that he is a fighter. He does all this stuff. And that's a good thing to show people that just because you know something does not mean it's practical. Like I said, if I can already imagine if I sparred him, or not even I, but like somebody that is okay at kickboxing or boxing or MMA that sparred him, probably piece him up because, yet again, the fact that he's a black belt and doesn't shadow box, the fact that he's a black belt and he feels awkward holding his arms up, like that's just something that is just a red flag. Honestly, it's just a red flag. The fact he's a black belt and he couldn't even really kick head level without it being very awkward. That type of stuff was whatever, but that's tough.
womb.
What is your ranking in judo?
I am a green belt in judo.
A green belt. Dang, you're probably pretty solid.
Like I wasn't worried about any of that. It was either 3 or 5, but they messed it up. They should have made 5 do more stuff. They should have made 5 do more stuff. That was the biggest thing. Like everyone else, I was pretty confident they were not a black belt. I was pretty confident like they just didn't know enough. Like her, she had to have been phenomenal. She had to have been so no. I knew it wasn't her, but it was either 3 or 5. That's tough. that was a trick question one, because yet again, I knew that. I knew that if he was a black belt that actually trained but had to try to fake he didn't know what he was doing, well then I knew that'd be easy to tell because you can't really fake certain stuff. But it was good on their part of casting him because he just forgotten how to done it in so long. Man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
He threw me really hard in competition.
All right, break it down for me.
I rolled with him.
You rolled with him? Oh, dang.
They both know me, so.
Okay, so what's your background?
Yeah, so my name's Abraham. I actually do jiu-jitsu. It's been 3 or 4 years since I first started. Now I'm blue belt.
You are a blue belt.
It was that side control question, bro.
Yeah, like a blue belt has a good understanding of the fundamentals, not a black belt. It's like I was like, okay, yeah. We're gonna end it here, guys. This is tough. I need to. I was so close. This is tough. This is tough. This is tough. I was so close. If you want to see a video like this again, I gotta get one right at least. I gotta get a W. I was so close. But well, that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe and comment down below if you like this and if you got this far. And with that out the way, if you want to learn real martial arts, you can know practical stuff you can use for self-defense that works, that is tried, that I've done it, that my students have done it, that works, that I do have in the description of this video a link to my course, only $10 a month, anyone can afford it. In there we do actual stuff that actually works. To give you an example, I had one of the guys I teach, he it's funny, I have 2 stories, but I don't want to give it to him. He showed a video of a Jeet Kune Do guy that got in a fight, and the Jeet Kune Do guy used that low line side kick to the knee, and he instantly hyperextended the guy's knee, and the guy just didn't want to fight anymore. So I do and show stuff like that actually works, not this Kia or okay guys, I'm going to do a kick like this. Like, no, stuff that actually works, because as you saw, you can be a black belt and know the system, but that does not mean you can actually defend yourself. That doesn't mean if somebody that's actually 6'4", 265 pounds comes to fight you, that you actually be able to defend yourself. You know, I mean, a guy's aggressive too. Like, that's totally different. And so that's the problem with the black belt that we watched. Is like, he knows his karate, but it's not impressive at all, in my opinion. No offense, but I mean, you got a guy in a boxing gym for about a year or 2, and he's gonna look better. He's gonna look crisper and sharper and be comfortable and not be awkward. His hands, but I mean, his arms and hands aren't gonna be awkward. His footwork isn't gonna be awkward. And I mean, so that's kind of the problem. I going in this video, I knew that if it's a black belt that would surprise me, it's just because he's just not that good in real life. Like, his stuff isn't that good. So, I mean, that sucks, but I was thinking that was gonna be the case. That it's just, yeah, man, I was so close. I was so close. I'm very competitive. Anyway, that's it for today's video. And the other way, click some of these other videos, watch some more stuff, and subscribe. The other way, peace, keep training. See you guys.